Got him. Oh man, that's a good one too. Look at that. Wow. Welcome to Cold Creek, guys. Just down that way a little ways is Yankee Bar Lake. I'm in the middle of John Tully. Last year I fished the lake. This year I'm going to fish the creek. Let's see how this goes. Hey guys, I'm going to try this June bug colored rage tail. This creek has got a lot of crawfish in it. And I would imagine that's a primary food source for a lot of these predatory fish in here. Bass, gar, grinnell, catfish, all of them probably eat these. All right, guys, the way these creek channels work like this is you could fish down through here and you'll hit like a half-a-mile stretch where you catch nothing. And then you'll find one little short section that'll hold all the fish, and that's ultimately what I'm looking for. I'm gonna bounce around, I'm gonna fish a little bit of stretch, I might motor down, and then I'm gonna fish a little stretch until I start catching fish, and then I'm gonna focus my attention on wherever I find them and try to just fish up and down the same bank. Because that's generally what they do, and I'm not really sure why that is, but they generally tend to just school up in places. It's as far as I can go with the boat, because there ain't no way the boat's getting around that stuff unless I get to going real fast and jump it. And I'm pretty sure I'd be upside down, but there is a thick biofilm on the water right here that is some kind of gross. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna fish it where I get too much of that in my reel, but I'm gonna go right there where it stops and fish that where there's not any, where it's a little bit clearer, and see if something happens. Usually a log jam like this will hold some fish. We'll just have to see what kind of fish. If I already see several gar. Hopefully there's something other than gar in here. Oh, that had to be a gar. Yep, look at my tail. Got him. What did I get in there? Oh, he's stuck. And it's a big bass too. Crap. No. Come out, buddy. Finally. Look at that. Let me back this boat up. I finally pulled a bass out of there. And I got the boat pulled right in here on it. That's nuts. That's a solid 2-pound bass right there. Took me a while to get him. It was hard. The gars keep tearing up my rage tail, but I caught him on that June bug. That's a good fish. I knew this treetop is giant, and it won't let the boat go through. It's as far as I can go. I knew it had some fish holding up in here. I just messed it up. I probably could have pulled out more fish. Let's let him go. Oh, got him. Wow. Oh man, come over. Oh, he's in the tree. Whoa. Another fatty. Look at that. He's a little sickly looking, but he's a fat one. He's over 2 pounds. Still in the same log jam. That's what I'm saying. Usually if you find a log jam like this, it's usually going to have some in it. The boat can't go any further. I caught that other one on that tree. This one I just pitched right in beside it here. That's nuts. It's a big fish. Y'all see that snake sitting right there? You got to watch it when you get up in here. These are Mississippi river bottoms and snakes are everywhere. That's not a poisonous one though. That's a heavy fish. I didn't get quite as close to the tree as I wanted on that one. I think the key is to actually get under the tree if you can, and that's not really that feasible in this case. Got him. Oh man, that's a good one too. Look at that. Wow. Whoa. I flipped that big dude. Look at that Donkey Kong right there. That's about a 3-pounder. It stepped up in size a little bit. I mean, that's a big dude. Let's measure him, huh? This dude is just over 17 inches, barely breaks the 17-inch line. Let's get him back in the water, huh? That's a big dude. He went right back to his tree. Well, and this is what I was fishing with today, is this rage bug, June bug color rage bug. And I'm on my last one out of that pack. I've gone through a whole pack because the gars kept ripping the back of them off. All right guys, so that goes to show you exactly what I was talking about. When you have these long creeks like this, you go long stretches with literally nothing, and you find one spot that's got 3, 4, 5 fish in it, and you sit there. So if you catch one, stop, hang out, fish back and forth, change baits, figure it out, because normally if you find one, there's many. So I got to this log jam, and it's unfortunate I can't go any further that way, because I came here this morning because I had miles and miles of this creek that I can travel. But the last time the Mississippi River came up, it must have deposited a bunch of trees over here, so now I can't go any further. So I'm going to fish this treetop here, and then I'm going to go back that way. I've got about 2 miles that way, 1.5 miles, 2 miles that way that I can fish. So I'm going to go back there and try to pattern them the same way. These bass are hanging out underneath these biggest trees. I'm flipping right beside it and letting this rage bug go right down beside it. And that's where the fish are. The fish are right up underneath it. So I've caught a 2-pounder over there, a 2-pounder over there, and then came back over here and caught another 3-pounder. So I'm gonna let the water chill for a minute, let the fish calm back down, and then I'm gonna see if I can't pull something else out of here. If not, I'm gonna go back down there and try to find something similar. All right guys, I ran out of the June bug color rage tail, so I've got this one by Reaction Innovations, Spicy Beaver sungill color. We'll try this one really quick just to have something different go back into the same hole and see if it works as good or better as the other one. Got him. Look at that. Got him. Whoa. That's the 3rd bass out of that hole. Look at that. Another 3-pounder. That's the 3rd bass from the same cast. That's how it works in these creeks, I'm telling you. Where you find one, you find a bunch. That's 4 out of this treetop, 3 off of that tree, and then 1 from over there. That's a good fish. Let's throw him back. Well, that Reaction Innovation was a suitable alternative to that June bug. I was getting nailed on that June bug, but I went through so many of them. There he was. Got him. Oh, wow, that's a big one. And he's over all those logs. Wow. Woo. My goodness. That's another 3-pounder. Man, these are some nice fish in this treetop, guys. That's some really nice bass. He's probably 2.5 pounds anyway. This log jam right here looks very promising. Oop, smack the limb in the air. Made my bait land perfect though if it didn't knock my hook out. There he is. Got it. Oh man, look at that. Is that a white bass or a drum? That's a white bass on a creature bait. That white bass. I've never caught a white bass on a creature bait before. That's interesting. Got him. Little guy on the green pumpkin. Barely got my camera turned back on and that guy was on there. About got the boat too close, messing with the camera again. Pretty sure it's backwards on the screen for you guys, but this is John Tully WMA. This is where you launch the boat. It's a pretty good morning. I think I caught, what, 7? And most of them were pretty good fish. The one little dink at the end, but pretty good morning. A lot better than what I had here last year. And the key was to fish Cold Creek and not the big lake. And the reason why I fished this lake today was because it's kind of off the beaten path and it's a holiday weekend. It's 4th of July weekend and I was trying to avoid the crowd. And I did that. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one.